Hey guys, it's your girl Fee Stefan here, and welcome back to another episode of Offbeat Black Girl Podcast. And I'm so glad to be back. I'm so glad to get some visuals going because I know the last couple of episodes they were just sound only. So I'm really excited to get a visual episode out there. It's been, like I said, I've been keeping you guys updated. It's been an interesting couple of weeks just with everything going on with the job change, of course, with the accident. I talked about that in the last episode and just being grateful for my family and friends. So it's been a lot. It's been a lot. But I'm super, super, super thankful to be here, to be safe, my family's safe, and we're ready to rock and roll. So I'm loving this time home. So I go back to work on November 28th. Of course, it's not going to interrupt any of the episodes, but that'll be a new journey, a new place, new coworkers, new boss, and just a new dynamic. Of course, I'll still be in the lab, but I'll get a chance to really hone in and specialize my skills. I'll be in the chemistry and hematology department, so that's super exciting as well. And, just getting back out there, getting back into a normal routine. This will be 2 months that I've been out of work, just really having that time to refocus and get things together and get centered and all that good stuff. So now it's just a chance for me to get back out there in the workplace, make some money, and get back into my usual routine. So I'm still going to be touching on a couple of things in this episode, but starting off, of course, we know next week is Thanksgiving, and it's a time, of course, to be thankful, to spend time with your family and your friends, and just really be cognizant of the things that you have in life that you should be appreciative of and thankful of. And it's a great time because I know, like I talked about in the last episode about being grateful, I know a lot of people don't get a chance to socialize and do things with their family, maybe as much as, I'm lucky enough to be able to do with my friends and family. So having that time, that designated time off is great to do that. And so I'll be spending Thanksgiving with my dad and that side of the family. But the day before Thanksgiving Eve, we are hosting a Friendsgiving. And I'm uber excited about this, right? So for those of you that don't know, Friendsgiving is it's like Thanksgiving, but it's usually with your friends. Because you think about it, Thanksgiving is usually the time you get together with your family. So Friendsgiving is a time for you to get together with your close friends. The reason that we're doing this is because we sent out invitations like, hey, we're hosting Thanksgiving this year. And then my dad was like, I thought y'all was coming over here. So, of course, now we invite all these people to our house, and we won't be here because you got to go see my dad. So we was like, let's bump it up. Let's turn it into a Friendsgiving, so that we're able to spend that time with the ones that we love and get our family time as well. So it'll be really, really nice. One of the things that we're doing a little bit different is, usually you go to people's house for Thanksgiving and all the food is cooked and you just show up, grandma cooks or, somebody like that, and you show up and you eat and have a good time. Well, Friendsgiving is potluck style. So we'll be providing the majority of the meats where everybody else has to bring their best dish, their best side dish. So we are going to have a plethora of food. I think we're having like French toast rolls. We have someone bringing egg rolls, and I know we got like baked beans and just all kind of like not necessarily traditional Thanksgiving food, but just whatever you make. If baked spaghetti is your best dish, bring us some baked spaghetti. If fried fish is your best dish, bring us some fried fish. So it's going to be like a big hodgepodge collective of food that we're going to be eating. And so it'll be really, really nice. It'll be really nice. I'm super excited about the food. Both days. Both days. The day of non-traditional food and the day of traditional food. So But yes, Friendsgiving is going to be so fun. I get to see all my close friends and a few of my family as well that'll be here that won't make it to Thanksgiving. Um, so that'll be super nice. The kids are inviting some of their friends, so I get to meet some of the boys' friends as well. And it's just a good time. I love, 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 love when we all get together. I love it because we just have so much fun. And it's to be a little bit, adult beverages, of course, but we get to play games, we get to socialize, we get to, they're singing, we're dancing, we're cutting up, we're reminiscing, and it's just a great time. It's a great, 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 great time. And that's going to be kind of what we're talking about in this episode. We're really focusing on friendship. Friendsgiving for me is a chance to spend time with my friends and loved ones, with us having like just life and things going on. It's a great time for us to be together. And it made me really think about the people that are in my circle and my friendships. And I really try not to use the word friendship loosely. And I think that also helps with the time frame, that I grew up in, the era that I grew up in. So I was born in 86, an 80s, 90s baby, graduated from high school in 04. So I was in that time frame where I had to build friendships, during that time frame, I had to go find my friends. I didn't have social media. I didn't have a cell phone, so I couldn't just shoot them a text or anything like that. And then, we had house phones during that time. But I mean, my mom was really funny about us using the house phone. Like it had to be a certain time. That's if she wasn't on it. And then, hopefully I can try to call my friends, but they don't answer. So I had to go to their house. I had to ride my bike or I had to walk because I didn't have a car, obviously, when I was a teenager, to figure out where my friends were. And so I had to put effort into these friendships, right? When we did get to the point where we could call people, you had to wait till it was free after 7 or after 9. And, that was a thing that was really like, I didn't know what was going on with my friends until I saw them at school or, maybe a football game or something like that. But we had to put like effort into getting together, into socializing. So I'm not going to do that with people that I'm not, that's not a real friend. I'm not going to do all that for associates. I'm not going to do all that for people I don't really hang out with or I don't, care for like that. So, and I know we confuse friends and associates a lot. Well, I won't say I will, but I will say that it is common for people to confuse friends and associates. And then you think about social media now, because again, I didn't have that growing up. I couldn't just shoot my friends a text or DM them or anything like that, or I really had to wait to talk to them. So I had to work at it, and I was invested in these friendships. Where now with social media, you think about it, you add people to your friend list. You add people to be a part of your life, to be exposed to your life, to be active members in what's going on with your life. So I have, Facebook, and I've got like 3,000 something friends, and 80% 80% of these people I probably never met before, but maybe I know them through somebody, they're a mutual friend, they're an associate, we're old coworkers, or they're just people that just asked me for a friend request. And I was like, sure, because I'm trying to work on my brand or business or that sort of thing. So got all these people that are a part of my social media that see my vacation pictures and that comment on date nights and comment on, different foods that I make and things like that. And so it gives you this perception of friendship. Like, I know you from social media. I know your kids. I know your brothers and sisters. I know where you went on vacation. I know what you wore for a date night. I know what you cooked for Sunday dinner, because we expose and post all these things for people to see. And so they know so much about you, it becomes like this false form of friendship. And so you really need to, I think it's really important to differentiate between real friends and social media friends, real friends and associates, real friends and coworkers, and then from there decide what you're going to make accessible to these different groups of people. And I really sat on the conversation of friendship when I came across the story of the young lady, Quella, who went out of town to Mexico, I think, with her friends, and she didn't make it back home. Within 24 hours, she had passed away. And, she went on this trip with people that she thought cared about her, that loved her, that were her real friends. 7 people on this trip and one person doesn't make it home. And it really makes you think about what defines a friend. What defines a friend? Our connection on social media, does that define a friend? Think about that. Like, be able to sit down with yourself and really think about, why is this person my friend? What about them gives them the privilege and the honor to have the label of friend from me? What gives them the right to have this accessibility to me? What have they done to earn that title? You think about these sort of things. And don't give it away so quickly. Don't give that label of friend away so quickly. And, it just breaks my heart, her story, because this girl was beaten to death. And these friends, lied about what happened to her, trying to cover it up and still haven't come forth with the truth. It breaks my heart. And I talk to my kids so much about friends, and I talk to them about how just because this child is the same age as you doesn't make them your friend. Just because y'all go to school together, that doesn't make them your friend. And pay attention to the energy behind how people do things, what they say, their intentions, because you'll have people in your group that are jealous of you, that are envious of you, that maybe not necessarily want to see you do bad, but don't necessarily want to see you do better than them, that won't celebrate you in your highlighted moments if they feel like they're not doing well in life. And that's something to really think about. And then you have to decide, is this really the type of people that I want in my life? Is this really the type of friends that I want to be attached to? When you do that, you start categorizing, right? When you start making your list of, this is the things that I want out of a friend. These are the things that I plan on giving to a friend. I want that reciprocity. I think our list for who our friends are will get shorter. Because that happened for me. That really happened for me. I sat down and I thought about the type of friend that I was. And then I thought about the type of friends that I had. And so for me, I am a big giver. Like, I'm going to give you the shirt literally off my back. If you need help moving, I'm going to help you move. You need help painting, I'm going to help you paint. You need your hair done, I'm going to help you with your hair. You need somebody to babysit, I'm a babysit. I'm going to be there for you. You sick, I'm going to check on you. I'm going to send you some food. I'm going to, Instacart you some Pedialyte. You feeling down and out, I'm going to check on you. I'm going to text you. I'm going to video chat you. I'm just that friend that's always like working on this relationship, because friendships are a relationship. We think about our romantic relationships and how much work that we put into our romantic relationships. You got to put work into your friendships as well. All relationships require work. And I'm not saying it's hard work, but they require work. They require you to be there, to be present, to be active, to care. You know, you give that energy, pour into your friendships as well. So when I thought about the type of friend that I knew that I was, I thought about whether I was getting that back from the people around me that I labeled as my friends. Will the things that I do for this person be reciprocated if the roles were reversed? You know, would this person do the same thing for me? Now, we can have friends that serve different purposes. You know, like I can have a friend that I go to brunch with, a friend that I talk to all my troubles about, a friend that I work out with, a friend that, you know, we do mom dates with, you know, so everybody might pour into you differently. But you have to decide whether that person is an asset in your life or whether that person is a liability, whether that person is pouring into you or whether that person is just take. When you're able to do that, then you're able to decide, you know, what type of person my friend is and if I want that person to remain in my life, if I want to continue this friendship. And then I feel like friendships can change over time. You could have a friend that you've been knowing since high school, since college, and then you guys have just grown apart. You have different visions, you have different, you know, goals in life. You just see the world differently. And that's possible too. But man, when you find that real friend, it's like a treasure, right? It's like something special. It's like you want to keep it and put it in a box and you don't want to share it with anybody. I just want to hold on to it. I have been lucky to, number one, be blessed with a best friend that my parents made. So, you know, my sister is one of my best friends. And I mean, I love that girl. I love that girl. She pisses me off sometimes, for sure. And I really do want to shake her. But her energy is everything. And I know she's ride or die for me, for sure. If I need something, she's going to be there. If I just want something, you know, she's going to be there. I know that our actions are reciprocal. You know, I genuinely have a good time with her. I feel like I could talk to her about anything and she not judge me for it. I can be like, look, this is going to sound bad. And she can be like, it sounds bad. For sure. But there's no like real animosity or anything like that. You know, I could be doing really well and she's my hype man, and she could be doing really well and I'm her hype man. And there's no jealousy or envy if one levels up or one falls back down. It's just like, I'm gonna rock with you and I'm gonna ride with you no matter what. Those are the type of friends and the people that I want in my circle. And trust me, my circle is like, it is so small. It's so small. It's so small. I could probably count on one hand maybe how many people I would really call my friend. Now I have a good bit of associates, people that I know through friends and things like that I get along with great, you know. But yeah, those people that get that friend, it's the reciprocity for me, right? I don't care how long I've known you. I could have known you for 3 years or 3 months. If I feel like we vibing on the same energy, on the same frequency, if I feel like, you know, you're pouring into me like I'm pouring into you, you know, we could grow into something more. You know, friendships are ever changing. Relationships are always changing. You know, just like a romantic relationship. You can be married today and divorced tomorrow. And I think we need to have that same mindset with our friends. You know, we could be, married today and divorced tomorrow. You don't have to remain my friend because of the length of time that I've known you. That's not enough for me. That's not enough for me, right? Like the relationships where you're like, I'm gonna stay with this person because I've invested all this time, and even though I know they're not good for me, I'm just gonna stay away. We don't do that. We don't do that here. Time is completely irrelevant when it comes to happiness. Time is completely irrelevant when it comes to my happiness. I put it like that. Everybody can do what they want to do, but when it comes to my happiness, my self care, me making sure Fee is good, time don't mean nothing to me. We could be friends 20 years, and I'll still be like, kick rocks. If I feel like you're not invested in this friendship. And when I say that, I have friends, people that I've known for a while, and I might talk to them a couple times a year. But when we pick up that phone, it's like we never missed a beat. We just right there, back when we were, back on the last conversation, back like we was in high school, just having the best time. But you have to define which friends and which category your friends go into. If that's a friend that, they live in another state and you're only going to talk 2-3 times a year, and, we'll connect and send pictures of the kids and that sort of thing, if that's the type of friendship that you have, no problem. If you're the type of friend that, we're going to go to brunch every Tuesday and we're going to have girls' night and we're going to go to the gym together, then that'd be your type of friend too. You have to decide what you want in your life, who you want in your life, and then stick with that decision. Be comfortable with that decision. So with Friendsgiving coming up, the people that'll be in my home are people that are close to my heart. People that, I will go to bat for. People that I know will go to bat for me. That makes me feel amazing, because there was a time in my life where I felt so alone, y'all. I felt so alone, like I had nobody, like I didn't have anybody, and it hurt bad. So for me to know that in a few days my home is going to be filled with people that genuinely, wholeheartedly rock with me, I can't be any more thankful. I can't be any more appreciative. I can't be any more grateful. I have people in my life, family, that won't even check on me, won't even make sure I'm good. So this time with my friends and family, now granted, I don't subscribe to the original doctrine of Thanksgiving, but I do utilize that time off well to get with my loved ones. So Wednesday, Friendsgiving, Thursday, Thanksgiving, your girl is going to be hype for sure, because the amount of love, real love, that'll be in the building between my friends, my father's family, my extended loved ones, just everybody. I actually be meeting my half sister for the first time, I think, during this time period too. We just connected a couple of weeks ago. I'm super excited about that as well. Got a new little sister. I have to let you guys know how that goes. But I just can't be any more. I can't be any more thankful for the life that I have, for the people that I'm blessed with, and the real friends that I've made over the course of time, and even the ones that I've just recently connected with. But we just vibe and we just work. I'm just so thankful. So with me rambling, that's going to be the conclusion of this episode. Hug your loved ones tight. Hug them tight. Kiss them. Tell them you love them. With that accident we had a couple of weeks ago, it really puts things into perspective. I would not be here. My kids would not have a mom. My sister wouldn't have a sister. My friends would have lost somebody that really is meant something to them. That's a void that maybe won't be filled. So I'm thankful to be here. I'm thankful for the people in my life. And you guys remember to be thankful for that too. Even if you got one person that's there for you, hold on to that one person. Man, do that. Do that. Kiss them, hug them, kiss your babies. And yeah, so that's going to conclude this episode of Offbeat Black Girl Podcast. I will be back next Friday. I get my hair done. I'm getting my hair done over the weekend, so I'm look better next week. We're chill today. It's like 29 degrees in Charlotte, so I'm comfy. But remember, if you need to reach me, always offbeatblackgirl@gmail.com is the email. Of course, you can reach us on social media, Offbeat Black Girl Podcast on Instagram and on TikTok, and Offbeat Black Girl Podcast on YouTube as well. And I will see you next time. Bye.